Hi Virgo, this is Evelyn. I have a read for you, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo for January 2022. I'm a little bit behind for January, but I'm trying to get them done today. I'm not sure if I'll get all 4 done today. I'm going to try. If not, I'll get the rest done tomorrow. So this is for Virgo, and it is a general reading. If you'd like a more specific reading, you can always check out my information below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. And I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. But otherwise, let's get right into it. We're going to roll the die for you guys. We're going to set the tone with the Lenormand Reverie, which I have now. They're all pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. This is the Universal Golden Tarot for the main read, and then upright and reversal clarifiers for the read here. So for Virgo, January 2022. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. A breakthrough here with the sun through the clouds. The bottom of the deck is the ship sailing, and you can take this a couple different ways. You can take this as sailing right over, but also could be like stranded on a rock because there's no water to ground into. So let's see how that plays out. But that's the energy going away. And here we have the energy of the breakthrough of the sun breaking through the crowd and the cloud, and then the 6 of the lovers and family, love, family, community. And then we have the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of energy here, right? Which can be this, it's the coffin card of the magician, the mortician type of energy with the tomb. The Knight of Pentacles, though, is the sovereign energy. It has to do with running your own business, perhaps, or being completely reliant on yourself. But this could be 2 sides of someone as well, and it can be a reference to death. But we also have the 8 of the dance back and forth between the masculine and the feminine, but also the inner and outer strength and the manifesting of dreams, perhaps a business of some sort. And then we have the abundance card, which is all about the fish and energetic exchange over here, or the arrows of love. That could be a working relationship as well. So let's see what comes up with that for Virgo. And that could be a professional as well. And again, we have the ship at the bottom there. So clear sailing with abundance. Let's see what happens. For Virgo, take a deep breath. It's 4:11 on the clock, which is emergent information for Virgo. If you're curious about my Virgo, I am Virgo, sun sign, and my Pluto is in Virgo, but that's it. So my main frame is Virgo. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, one more. Okay, Virgo, for January 2022. Virgo, January 2022, Virgo. Okay, so first card out for you is the Knight of Wands. I was just a little distracted. Somebody was just pulling up in front of my house for I don't know why. And also I have a little, I moved something weird this morning, and so my left wing is bothering me a little bit. But otherwise, I'm all here for you. The Knight of Wands here, okay, is in the center of your read, and this is about passionate action. We have the pyramids here too, so Egypt may be coming up, or pyramids perhaps. But it's about getting going, moving, being passionate about working out, or perhaps a love passion, whatever it is that you're passionate about right now. And the challenge for you is the Page of Swords, which may be stepping up to the plate, sending a message, a text, an email, whatever it is. It's all about, small communications or immature communications, but not in a negative way, because this, if it's upright, it would be immature because it's a young person and their energy. But if it's reversed, that would be a negative message, like a rumor or something nasty, or a child who's got a bad mouth on them. This also could be about going out to the country, right? Playing ball. It's the energy of, old-fashioned ways too, of dressing differently and all that kind of stuff. And then the foundation here is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. And she is speaking her truth. I'm going to have to wave him to go away because he saw me recording. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords in the foundation, and she's speaking her truth. She's all about air signs, which is all about Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy here. And then the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is someone juggling or performing, right? They're trying to distract people from what's actually going on back here. This can be someone who just likes to entertain people or make people feel better, but also could be juggling between two things, between people or events, or just the daily grind. Perhaps feeling like a fool and doing what you're doing in the recent past. Crowning here is the Four of Cups, which is about grounding, integrating, and mastering. But also boredom and apathy, feeling sorry for oneself, or sitting under a tree, right? Feeling sorry for oneself, or perhaps not paying attention to this, or not even knowing that it's there because you're too busy occupied doing something else, which is going on right now because somebody wants me to come to the door, but I'm not going to come right now. So what's coming up soon for you guys is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is that loyal, humble servant type of energy, perhaps offering work or help. This can be an earth sign energy, can be you, Virgo, but it also can be Taurus or Capricorn, but it also can be the energy of somebody who's just got a lot of earth in their chart, very grounded. Okay, you see yourself as the sunshine, full exposure, happy, fully energized. Perhaps a child exposing themselves, fully exposed. Okay, this is beautiful energy in the way that you see yourself. We'll have to see if it comes up in a negative aspect, but it's still the sun, seeing yourself as the empowered energy that you are. And what's around you, or how others see you, is the Chariot energy. The Chariot is the car. It's about movement. It's about a bold move forward. It's about perhaps taking the show on the road. This is ascension. This is travel. This is moving. Being bold in whatever you do. And we have the wings here too. It's about kind of reining in the polarities also to the center. It's that energy of ascension. And then the block over here for you is the Lovers. And the Lovers is also Gemini. So why is the Lovers a block for you right now, which is love, family, community, as well as the Lovers? For me, it's very much about affection expressed. And so let's see what else we all have. We have Leo as well with the Sunshine card here, and Cancer over here with the Chariot card, and Gemini, and we have the Queen of Swords over here, which can be Gemini, but it also can be Virgo, even though it tends to be sword energy, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. And then we have a fiery person over here, or movement. So as an example, I'm a Virgo. We just had someone coming in, right, to me while I'm busy talking to you guys. And perhaps he just wanted to offer his services, but he can see that I'm doing something and that I'm busy. And he just has to understand that for now. So let's see what's going on here, what's coming up at the end for you guys. We have the Two of Cups, which is about that harmonious relationship, partnership, or soulmate energy. And this is coming up as the outcome card for you guys. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The connection is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself without being defensive, okay? And then what's hanging in limbo here is the energy of justice, truth and balance, which is also Libra energy. And this represents kind of an alternative energy because they're not wearing, it's a judge, but they're not wearing shoes. Perhaps they're ready to step down or retire, or perhaps perform their duties without shoes. Everybody making their own way these days. But we also have, it's just the energy of Libra. And then we have, I'm going to pull a few extra cards for the end of the read just in case. And then I'm going to show you the energies of what's underlying here. It looks like a bit of, you might have more than one story going on here. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles here. And the underlying energy below that is the King of Pentacles. So this definitely kind of coincides with the energy of a man at work, like the professional energy that was coming up there with the coffin card and making a breakthrough perhaps at work. Okay. So this is the underlying energy. We have the energy of the Knight of Cups offering their love, or perhaps maybe it's not upright energy. You'll have to see how that comes up in the read. But we have the separation energy, disappointment, or perhaps heartbreak. This can be chest pain as well. Somebody, or perhaps the separation in an awakening process, but this can be ego as well, or perhaps a new idea, which then caused this breakthrough, having a breakthrough or an epiphany. The High Priestess, which can be psychic downloads, which I was just doing another video, which I was getting a lot of downloads from my Twin Flame video. So that could be that kind of energy as well. But again, this can be a High Priestess type of energy and psychic abilities and keeping secrets perhaps, but also can be a very religious person, can be this Viking energy. There's very Middle Eastern energy in this card as well as a nurse or an aide or somebody taking care of another. But there's very heart-based energy here with the green of the heart, the purple of the third eye, which represents a more psychic or in-tuned energy. But we do have polarity here, and again, trying to bridge that polarity into the middle. We have a lot of energetic exchange here with the King of Pentacles and the workplace, or perhaps creating. This can be any kind of place of co-creation. It doesn't have to specifically be a workplace, right? It can be school, it can be church, the gym, the home, whatever it is for you, but some kind of master creation. And actually, the destined opus, like, you know, the destiny of your life's work was coming up in the Twin Flame read today. So that was kind of the same energy as this. So there's a lot of perhaps love of work, a lot of energy exchange, or lots of back and forth at work, communications or travel, or the arrows of love, someone who either is sharing love at work with somebody else, or is just totally in love with the work that they do. So let's see what else comes up with this. Sorry, I was a little distracted when he kept knocking on the door. Okay, so and we have a lot of young energy, movement energy. We have two knights and a page here, which is very young. Messages as well, perhaps deliveries. I want to connect, right? We have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, which is very twin flamey energy. And there's definitely movement around this. And again, this energy of coming together, but then the need to stand up for yourself regarding balance of truth, what your truth is, being able to speak your truth even if you feel like the person might be upset by it. And let's go ahead and start clarifying. It feels like really good energy. I'm kind of curious about what's going to come up with the clarifiers. We also have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords here, which could be mother and daughter. They could be siblings. And then we have two knights here. Justice card just fell. So let's see here. All right, so why does Virgo have the Three of Pentacles? This is that twin flame energy too. This is a choice of path, perhaps being given a choice, an opportunity. And then we have the Magician here as well. This is very powerful energy for the workplace. Somebody's manifesting big time. And choosing wisely perhaps, or making a choice of path. But if they're choosing a path, they're choosing the correct one, because this energy is coming up as really positive. right? What serves your best interest, right? To make you a more empowered and balanced person. Are you dealing with energy that is the right energy for you? Are you resonating with the energy? Does it empower you and support you, or does it drag you down? But it's coming up as a very supportive energy here. I'm going to show you the next 3 cards before I shuffle, just because there's truth being offered here regarding this inspired energy. This is like a young child who's excited or inspired, and then feeling sad afterwards. Okay? Maybe someone has information or truth to bring and inspired to do it, but perhaps the person on the other end may not want to hear this truth, or maybe it hurts their feelings. But this person's not being mean, they're being in their truth. But their truth may still hurt another person. But that's okay, because then they become aware of it and then they can heal it. It's about transmuting our wounds. It's definitely that energy too. The energy is definitely coming up too of being interrupted. Like I can't stop this video and I don't want to start a second one for you guys. But the energy of someone being very persistent, even when they know somebody else is busy, right? Pushing to have their way, but then getting their feelings hurt when it really has nothing to do with hurting their feelings. It has to do with somebody else not being able to accommodate them at the moment. That 2 of Pentacles in the recent past here is the Tower. So this is some kind of sudden event, a sudden happening, a sudden epiphany. This can be a sexual exchange as well. And then here is the Queen of Swords speaking their truth. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here as well, who may be ungrounded. It also can be the energy of someone losing, time, money, and effort, or someone who perhaps is all about the money, or perhaps just someone who's having a bad day. And this is Scorpio energy too. So it can involve 2 people perhaps, because we have the 2 people being juggled over here, or perhaps working together, because there's a lot of partnership energy here of the 2s, of coming together. But it looks like suddenly there's a disconnect between these 2 energies, and there's 2 feminine energies. But it also could be a sudden epiphany, like I'm talking to you about a situation of energy of the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or perhaps a sudden ungroundedness, or just there's this energy that needs to connect from this Queen of Pentacles back to the King of Pentacles over here. The King of Pentacles is definitely coming up in this really positive manifestation energy, who can have his pick, because he's really good at manifesting. And the Queen of Pentacles may feel perhaps a little bit insecure about that, because perhaps she's not manifesting as well. The foundation here is this Queen of Swords here. So let's see what the Queen of Swords has to say for Virgo. The 10 of Cups reversed. The 10 of Cups reversed is about either a cycle that's way overdone, right, to be over, or a cycle of unhappiness that's ending, or a family that's basically all unhappy right here. And then the Ace of Pentacles, which is about withholding time, money, and effort, or saving. Maybe perhaps a family is tired of saving or holding back because of the situation that we're all in right now. This also could be playing hardball, like if a family is very dissatisfied or situation's finally over, perhaps playing hardball with those who don't listen, or it's the 8 of Pentacles reversed. It's an energy of manifesting something that's not working for you, whether it's overtime and working too much, or it's just not going to work out. And the need, perhaps, you know, when people don't listen the first time, it's about, you know, you kind of have to play a little bit hardball to get them to understand it's not going to work out. Or perhaps maybe a vendor that you're using at work or a partner that you're working with, that it just won't work out. But there's that energy of talking about it, the Queen of Swords. And this energy can be this Queen of Pentacles over here. Perhaps talking to someone who's struggling within the family dynamic of some unhappy family issues or just completely unfulfilled emotionally. The central energy is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of, it's coming up with the, it's a little bit messy right here. The Knight of Swords, which can be verbally abusive energy, or the silent treatment, or just holding your tongue when you actually have something to say. And then we have the Empress here, who's got it all together. And then this very sacred relationship, whether it's children or a soulmate here, and the injustice of this. So this could be this energy feeling like it's an unjust situation. Here's the Empress, very happy and abundant, with this energy of loving children around or a loving soulmate around, and perhaps someone else feeling envious of this energy here. The Knight of Wands, and feeling like the wounded warrior here. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. It's a lot of Queen energy coming up here. I'm going to just show you these energies because there's a couple coming up with the Queen. We have the Queen of Wands upright and the King of Wands reversed. And there's some kind of suffering in silence or stress between them, a falling out. This could be not sleeping well or having nightmares about it, somebody. Okay, this also can be anxieties, crying, purging, headaches, whatever it is that's keeping someone up at night. But it's between these two energies, and perhaps she's coming up as the wounded warrior, and he's coming up as not being able to sleep or suffering in silence. And maybe she doesn't understand. Maybe she's taking it personally that he hasn't slept. That's just an example. If he hasn't slept, obviously he's not going to be in a good mood. He's just trying to get through the day, especially if he's got work to do. But she may be defensive towards this, taking it personally. Or the warrior can be the King of Wands and may be pissed off. And he may be ignoring her, and so then she's turning the other way as well. And then both of them being stressed out. But we're going to put them back in, see if they come back up again. But there's definitely that wand energy of that Knight of Wands there. Why is the Page of Swords the challenge? We have the Hierophant here and the Three of Cups reversed. And the Three of Cups, this is a commitment of some kind, a marriage, a business. This can be the old boys club, right, where these two have to bow down to the center. This could be some kind of religious service as well, or religious institution, or any institution, societal norms, guidance. But there is a lack of coming together here, right, of not a reunion. This is about, it can be a third party, it can be antisocial behavior, it can be over social behavior. It could be drinking too much or partying too much, doing anything too much. Also can be, like I said, social distancing, but it's just a lack of joy in this card, because this would be joy in coming together and having fun, and this is not joy. So somebody's not enjoying this energy here, whether it's a marriage or an establishment or coming together or no reunion for this energy here, and there's some kind of message here regarding that. And then there's Taurus energy there as well. There's Taurus up right here, and then Libra reversed right here. And there's Taurus up right here as well. And Taurus is in the North Node, so there's very strong Taurus energy there. The crowning position there is the Four of Cups. And walking away within, feeling sorry for oneself. And then here is the Seven of Cups reversed, which is someone no longer confused about something, or this is dumping emotional attachment, dumping multiple loads. You could be getting rid of stuff from the house. Okay. But you see there's 8 cups in this one with 1 missing. And here's 7 that are being thrown out, or some kind of situation that's been resolved, right? There's one that they've figured out that is the one, and they can get rid of the other 6 here at least. But there are 7 being shown as dumped here when there's 8 to begin with here and walking away within. So again, there's that energy of feeling disappointed or heartbroken or in separation, right? Perhaps what you thought was going to emotionally be supportive of you wasn't really that at all. There's some kind of separation or heartbreak or disappointment. Or perhaps needing to go through something like that to understand it's time for you to start something new or different, or something that resonates more with your energy. What's coming up here is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is offering their services, perhaps. Let's see what the energy is. This is about release from an imprisonment, right? Being anxious or too much in your head, or literally in prison, but then being released. I was blind, but now I see. And there's some kind of imbalance here, or a need to settle out, a need to regain balance. This could be a scam as well. Not wanting to share. And then we have the King of Cups reversed, which can be someone who is imbalanced. Perhaps they're very emotionally detached or unavailable, or perhaps they're over emotional and then depressed, or perhaps have alcohol issues. But this is also unconditional love, and then reversed is the conditions of love. And there's even though there's freedom here from something, this freedom creates an imbalance for the King of Cups reversed here. Wanting to offer help, maybe wanting to correct an imbalance here. And it looks like the Knight of Pentacles is trying to offer something, whether it's time, money, or effort, or some kind of proposal to a lover energy here. So this could be Gemini, so it could be just offering help to a Gemini, or offering help to, or maybe seen as being a proposal of more than just help, and why this is a block for you. Because perhaps someone's offering help, but they have an ulterior motive. Okay, and that can just be love, but maybe that's not somebody that you're interested in. So that may be a block for you as the lovers. You see yourself as sunshine. Let's see what's coming up with the sun. Why is Virgo the sunshine? And it is coming up right. You're in your good energy. We have innocent love, puppy love, perhaps a loving message, and then hanging out, seeing new perspectives with perhaps other childlike energies, right? This could be children hanging out together in the sun, or vacationing, seeing new perspectives together, or perhaps someone feeling hung out to dry in the midst of this beautiful love and sunshiny person who's very authentic and naked to the world. You're coming up as seeing yourself in very beautiful energy. And here is again, there's this passion or creative project that's being offered, perhaps to yourself, or perhaps from this energy of a psychic energy or spiritual or religious person, or someone who wants to come to your aid. This also could be Pisces energy, along with Leo. We have a lot of Leo, and then for me this is Capricorn, but that can also be Pisces. This is Pisces too. So Pisces, Capricorn, Leo in these energies here. There's definitely energy of hanging out with children, or being childlike together, or planning vacation, or to get together with friends. And there's definitely a passionate offer here, perhaps that makes you excited like a child again, from this person over here. which could literally be a sister. So it could literally be your biological sister. And then what's around you, how others see you, is the Chariot. So let's get more on what that's about. There's the Wounded Warrior and the Queen of Wands. And again, there's that suffering and silence. So these are coming back up again as what's around you or how others might see you. So you're seeing yourself as this Leo sunshine energy with Capricorn and Pisces here too. And somebody else may be seeing you, or this doesn't have to be you. It's what's the environment around you or how other people see you. So it could be how people see you, or it could be somebody who's in your environment who may not be happy or feeling defensive, very guarded about their past wounds or struggling. And then the Queen of Wands, that can be her, and pretending like that she doesn't have these struggles. Or it could be someone else with these struggles where the Queen of Wands is turning the other way and then dealing with issues. She's turned towards the King of Wands reversed, who is also turned away from her, right? So there's this struggle here of a nightmare or stress, anxieties, lack of stress, lack of sleep, headaches, whatever it is. Kind of curious to see what position the Chariot's in. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. It's coming up here. Just give me 1 second. I want to see what position the Chariot's in. Where are you, Chariot? That's reversed. All right, so this Chariot's reversed. So some kind of broken energy, or broke down. Somebody's car might have issues. Or a breakdown, literally a break up in a relationship, a breakthrough in a relationship. This is that energy of being stuck. So other people might see you as being stuck, or someone around you is stuck and perhaps relying on you to get them out of a jam. Perhaps it's not your responsibility to get them out of a jam, and you're in really positive energy here. So why would you want this energy, right? You're in this wonderful energy. So the block here for you is the Lovers card. Let's see what comes up with the Lovers. Lovers. Why is that a block for Virgo right now? This fell right into my lap, which is the Two of Cups reversed. Some kind of disconnect, which can be not on the same page, not seeing eye to eye, or not being able to see each other face to face because you're at a distance. And then standing up for oneself, especially if you don't see eye to eye, right? Taking the high ground, standing your ground, but not being defensive about it. And then there's the Queen of Cups, focusing on her heart space, being loving. And someone else might be feeling defensive toward her because she's not going to come out of this beautiful energy to connect with them just because they're trying to force their agenda. That kind of energy is coming up here. The Two of Cups, we just saw it come up reversed. But we also have the energy of someone who needs to heal or might feel depressed and need to shine their light, perhaps at work. And this could be Aquarius reversed energy as well. Depressed about coming together at work or school or church or whatever it is, with the King of Pentacles who's coming up reversed. So now we have both the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles over here reversed, and the Queen of Swords perhaps talking about that. There's a disconnect between either a couple or two siblings, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, but the workplace or the school, the hospital, whatever it is, and this could be someone who's going for medical treatment, and that would explain why they're reversed. But it can be, there's depression here or a need to heal. So it definitely could be somebody visiting the hospital, which is a very positive energy here. But this can be school, church, so it could be a child who got in trouble at school, or perhaps a teacher got in trouble at school. But there's a disconnect here. Not seeing things the same way or at a distance. But I'm not getting distance because even the Chariot card is reversed. It's stuck and broken. So that Two of Cups is coming up here with the Seven of Wands, and here the same thing. In a disconnect, not seeing eye to eye, or being at a distance, not being able to see each other face to face. and someone standing up for themselves. And there's the sovereign, right? She has everything she needs. She's standing in her sovereignty. Even if you don't agree with that, that's okay. She's being who she is. And there's the weight of the world here on somebody's shoulders. This can be seen as too as someone who has a lot and someone who's working really hard for the person with a lot of money. And then this energy of being at war in a way, defensive, right? Or this person also standing in their truth and allowing others to go away if they don't agree with them. But it's still coming up as a large burden in between these two energies. This person on that side is not happy. They haven't found happiness within themselves. And there could be some arrogance here too, because he's got a smile on his face in this card, right? That's that person who wants to start something. And she may be saying thank you, but no thank you. Or she could be perhaps the boss. And this is someone who's looking for work. Or is she the slave driver and this is someone who's slaving away? You're coming up as really positive energy though. So what the Justice card. All right, the losing battle or ending the conflict here. Perhaps someone feels like a failure, or someone needs attention, but it's not positive, right? They need to give themselves attention first. This is someone who's successful in leading the way, getting back up on the horse, right? Bringing good news. But here is someone who may be feeling like a failure, being too needy for attention, or not getting back up on the horse after they failed, or doing things under the radar in order to avoid conflict. And this is about starting over in love, having failed and needing and starting over. But there is injustice with the Justice card there. It feels when people don't get along, or one person likes one person and the other person doesn't necessarily like the other person, there's always going to be a difference of opinions. That's where conflict comes up. You can't change the other person's perspective. Everyone has a right to their perspective. So I'm gonna give you some more cards. Let's see what's going on here. You have the Eight of Cups coming up here, which came up already in the mini cards about walking away and within, right? Leaving a situation that no longer serves you emotionally because there's something missing for you. It's just not doing it for you. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is about the home and the union, the stability, perhaps leaving home. And then the Ace of Cups, which is about an offer of love, new love, spiritual love, self-love. And then the Devil, which can be a Capricorn person, but it also can represent codependencies. You know, the ball and chain, feeling tied to, I get like a dark, movie theater too from this card. Tied to the ring. Maybe somebody's obsessed with the ring or something. So then we have the Ten of Swords, which is bleeding out. But when this energy is reversed, it's bliss of all the pain going away. Perhaps someone with major surgery here. But it's more about the codependency here. Unless it's Capricorn, this could be the person who's hospitalized, the King of Pentacles, could be a Capricorn who is having major surgery. And then we have the Page of Cups, who's offering love or a loving message here to bring some sunshine in. And then the Strength card. And was it upright? And that could be Leo energy as well, because you're coming up with Leo energy around you, whether that's children or pets, or the Leo energy in your chart. And then we have the Moon. And the full moon was just here. We just finished the full moon. There could be deception here as well, or the need to get up really early and be strong. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed again. So if her partner is going in for surgery, that's why she's reversed. This could be getting information about the surgery, sudden information perhaps she didn't know about. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is reversed right here, right? The need to save or plan a treatment perhaps. It can be saving for a new life as well though, or for an offer. And then we have the Six of Pentacles here, again, which was coming up as an imbalance up here, or right here rather. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed too is someone who won't move, or is stubborn, or is disabled, or just refusing to move, and some kind of imbalance here that needs to be fixed or corrected. With the Six of Cups, which is that loving energy of two soulmates, which is in the middle of your read. Loving children, loving soulmates. And then the Knight of Swords has got something to say, but they're holding their tongue. And then someone who may feel frustrated or mad. Okay? And needing to let go a bit. So let's see. Why do we have the walking away from the home? Looking back or living in the past and trying to rise above. Dealing with temptation here. Again, it's the devil, which has to do with codependencies and addictions. But it can be Capricorn as well, perhaps in a hospital or getting radiation treatment or something like that. And then the Ace of Cups at the home. Some kind of deception or needing to get up really early. Again, for surgeries, you usually have to get up really early for an appointment. But it can just be needing to get up early for work or whatever it is. Or some kind of deception, or just reflecting that we just finished a full moon and we're coming down from that. But there's some kind of energy around the Lovers, which is upright here. Or Gemini. And then the need to implement a new plan. How are you going to go forward after saving? After you've saved or taken a break? How are you going to spend that time, money, and energy? Are you going to go back to work? Are you going to retire? Are you going to spend? Are you going to go shopping? Are you going to invest in your children? Coming off of this energy, how do you go forward with what you've saved? And there may have been a loss before. And this also could be a treatment plan, right? If someone's going back for chemo, that could be a treatment plan as well. Some kind of imbalance there for sure. Why do we have the Ten of Swords? This is an offer of love. That could be a blissful energy, but this is a block, right? So this is about delays in communication or travel, or not hearing back from someone, like getting kicked back. It's about not expressing your true feelings, but it can be a heated debate or a heated exchange as well. Okay? Somebody offering love and perhaps then feeling like a fool, or perhaps this person falling from grace or falling on their face. Perhaps they fell, or lacking faith, or again feeling embarrassed or something like that. And there's the Queen of Pentacles again, who is right here. And then we have the Moon again, which came up reversed. So there's some kind of deception or the need to get up really early. With the Ace of Swords, to give the truth, to bring the truth. But again, this could be like radiation treatment or chemo treatment, or to triumph. And there's that Page of Wands, rather, being inspired to a date, or again to cheer somebody up. This could be cheering someone up at the hospital who's sad or who's in grieving loss and regret, and wanting to bring the truth, or maybe he got the truth, and then that allowed him to get inspired to to cheer somebody else up. It's kind of like paying it forward. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is upright. And the Knight of Swords. The Six of Cups is about this energy of coming together to perform, or juggling, or wanting to cheer somebody up, getting new information that may knock you off balance, but then getting right back up and taking another swing again. So it's really that lesson about just because you get knocked down once, don't stay down, try again. And it's maybe someone just wanted to cheer somebody up in that respect too. And there is love here. There's big love being offered. Perhaps from someone who's impatient. Okay. This could be that energy of losing patience, losing someone losing their temper, or the fallen angel offering love from a place of bliss, but weakness at the same time, right? Maybe weak in the knees, offering love. And this can be literally someone who loves someone, but maybe they're coming from a place that doesn't serve them. Somebody wanting to fix things, perhaps make repairs around the house, offering those services, or wanting to do that yourself. This can also be about making amends, not holding on to something, a grudge or something anymore, but wanting to fix things and make amends with the Emperor. And the Empress is in the center of your read, which is upright. Okay? And the Emperor may be giving the sideways glance to that, lacking peace and needing peace, perhaps needing help, or perhaps an opportunist over here. And there may be two kids here who are in lack here, needing help with school, or needing help with any kind of opportunity or getting a job, you know. And this could be the struggles of the Emperor, where people assume they should be able to give them work because he's the Emperor. But even the Emperor has to make a profit, otherwise they'll go out of business. So, you know, you can't give away your every last dime just because somebody else is struggling. It's like putting on the mask. You have to put the mask on yourself before you can help your children. There's that same type of energy. The bottom of the deck is coming up as the Six of Pentacles. Again, those out in the cold. This could be someone who feels like they're in exile or some kind of destitution. But this is also about someone who maybe just had a doctor's appointment or a hospital appointment. Maybe they had surgery and now they're leaving. Maybe they didn't get to stay in the hospital as long as they wanted to. Or again, two people just feeling left out in the underlying energy here with the King of Swords upright. Perhaps clinging to this energy of perhaps victim mentality, but he's upright. And then there's this energy, maybe he's got Scorpio in his chart, and maybe he had to turn people away because he can't see them as far as clients or patients, whatever it is, or they're looking for work and he just can't hire them because he doesn't have enough. Even though he's doing well, he doesn't have enough, because then that would make his business turn downward. And again, there's that energy of being the player or falling short and feeling bad about that. But you can't save everyone. They have to save themselves. But it's that energy of someone trying to get clean or come clean. But there comes a point even you can't help them. They have to find their own way. That's the energy that's coming through here. So let's see what else comes up for you guys as far as the oracle cards. And the signs that came up here were, this can be Sagittarius for me, and there's a lot of air energy here with the Page and the Queen of Swords. But there's a lot of, there's a balance of everything coming up in your read. Because we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, all the Pentacles cards, family, were reversed. So if you're focusing on time, money, and energy right now, it may not be a great day for you, or that may be people around you, but you're coming up as feeling really good. And you may just be dealing with someone around you who's dealing in this energy. Even the center of the energy is the Empress, and we have the Emperor over here. Let's see what Romance Angels has for you, Virgo. And that slid right out. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, Virgo. And there may be attraction here. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The bottom of the deck, I said duck. The bottom of the deck is trust, so make sure to have faith. The situation's calling for you to have faith. And there may have been some flirtation here, extending your lighthearted energy to others. And you need to trust the situation's calling for you to have faith that everything will work out just fine. Okay, so that first card out was keep an open mind about who your soulmate is. And then from the numerology deck, this Knight of Wands is reversed too. Both Knights are reversed. But it's like energy's expecting you to fix their problems. Because that energy of wanting to start over with the Queen of Swords, who's upright over here. It depends which Virgo you are. Like if you're Virgo King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, they're more in that lack energy today, or struggling financially or with time, money, and effort. But if you're the Queen of Swords energy and the King of Swords, they're both upright. So there's two different types of Virgos coming up here. But either which way, it looks positive here. Even this is coming up. It just could mean that there's a Capricorn energy in your field, as well as children, pets, or Leo energy, and Pisces as well. Hanging out, having tests done. There's definitely that energy of hospitals here with nurses and testing, and having a child take care of you, or perhaps taking the child to get something tested. But again, somebody could be having major surgery, or chemo, something like that. All right, we have two purple cards, very third eye intuition related. 57 of the Three of Swords of teaching and learning regarding separation and heartbreak or disappointment, to get up and do it again, not give up. And then synchronicity of the 87, which is a reflection of 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles, of that dream family of heaven on earth. And synchronicities, and following your synchronicities, using your intuition, your compassion, and your heart. And then another purple card with pride. So watch your pride as well, with the orange energy of creativity and sexuality. There's a lot of orange there as well. And then the bottom of the deck is surrender. And 91 is the reflection of 19, is the sun. This is like the central sun. And the surrendering to your creativity and your intuition here. That's the bottom of the deck. And then you had all these purple, lots of purple and orange for you. But also that compassion of the high heart compassion, and the green heart of healing and pride. And when they're reversed, it means it's more significant to you, even more so than when it's upright. So yes, teaching and learning and dealing with disappointment and getting back up on the horse again, but even more so to, make sure you keep your pride in check, whether it's yours or somebody else's, and not responding to pride, because that can be pushy energy of that aggression that comes from the masculine energy. Whether you're talking about a man or a woman, they can both have that masculine or feminine energy. But to follow your synchronicities and watch the pride here. I want to pull from the energy deck for you guys too. We have hostilities here, and that's like the Knight of Wands energy reversed, right? So there's some anger coming up for the masculine energy. That's the Page of Wands. And the door to personal healing and happiness, right? Letting the outdoors in, right? There's green on the outside and there's green on the inside. Both sides is about letting nature in, Open the windows, open the doors, allowing fresh air in as well to purify the air or clear the air. This could be cleaning out your space as well, whether it's cleaning the house or cleaning the energy out, right? Why would you want this hostile energy around? And then we have the temple path, which is about being wise and seeing new perspectives. Okay, so you're clearing the air of any anger, hostilities, or frustrations, and just being wise in energetic exchange, not needing to express every little feeling. Not everyone is entitled to every one of your feelings. And then the bottom of the deck, which is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is the 41 of the Ace of Cups, of self-love, spiritual love, and new love, and perhaps crowning achievement or some kind of success here, but someone's not happy about it. And then the sunshine coming up here as well beneath it. The Magician is the one as well. So manifesting really well, but then not finding happiness in that manifestation. And that was coming up too for the King of Pentacles over here. So if you're manifesting really well, maybe you're not really enjoying what you're doing anymore, even though you're really good at it. So you want to choose a whole new choice of path. But there's frustration here. That can be, well, there's hostilities coming up here. Maybe needing to just forge a new path is what I'm getting from these cards as well. Okay. I hope that was helpful. It's a little bit of a scattered energy. But I definitely feel like there may be someone having surgery or in an ending. This could be two people not on the same page as well, or disagreeing, not getting along at work, or supporting each other, going through something difficult. Or literally, especially if you're in the Swords energy, you're in this more positive energy here of being the support of somebody else who might be going through something, or in having fun with friends. There may be children or deliveries that are delayed, or people, being difficult or stubborn, or that player kind of energy. And that could be kids as well. Somebody wanting to start over again or start fresh, but not seeing eye to eye. And again, there's a block regarding affections or lovers, and a disconnect here, or somebody at a distance perhaps that you do want to see but you can't because they're at a distance, and needing to stand up for oneself, even if there's an injustice for one of the other people that you're dealing with. You have to do what serves your highest good. Just, if you don't agree with someone else, there's nothing wrong with standing in your truth, as long as you do it with a loving heart. So make sure that you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, and get your nature. Breathe and rise and be loved, guys. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.